Out. All right. I, as I was talking to people that were already the participants already in this presentation, this lunch and learn, I do have PowerPoints, but I have this networking is like in my heart, and I feel like when I get to PowerPoint, I get more scripted, and I really want to be more open with everybody who's participating in this, and also the ones that are in the recording on networking. And I'm gonna share the slides afterwards, but and it does have the notes to the training within the slides itself. But I wanted to have a pretty much a discussion about this. This training was requested to be a lunch and learn for the reason of our recent Power Hour networking event that we had, where some people wanted to know, what do we do with the outer circle? What is the proper procedure to really build our network, and what can we do to maximize our efforts of networking as inner circle with the outer circle? And recently I shared with you all, right? I can't believe Chris and I have been doing networking this, well, we didn't call it Power Hour back then, but before we had network lead exchange. I think it was maybe but it was about 4 years before that, Chris, that we were doing these networking events. So it's about a total about 7 years of contacts that we've collected, and it's close to 10,000 people on that outer circle. And so some of that information might be old, and that's why I shared it. I wanted to get y'all's help in going through the information. You can put it, that's why it's in CSV format. You can actually upload it to your CRM and put these as cold contacts. And as you're going through it, and say you find out that maybe an email address is wrong or something like that, you just basically click the row and highlight as red. Don't erase it, just highlight as red, and I'll go back and I'll try to find that current information for that individual. And if I can't find it, then I'll go ahead and I'll erase it from the list itself. But let's build upon this as we continue having power hours in the future. We're going to continue building our list, and this list is going to be beneficial to all our inner circle members. Anybody that attends our power hour, they get a copy of the ones that attended the event. They don't have access to this list right here. This is only for us internal people, internal members of the inner circle. So we attend, let's say we have a networking event and we go out there, we're the host of this event, but you're out there also networking. You're also not only getting all the contacts of the people that signed up, not only that they not maybe they might not have attended, but you're still getting the contact information of the people that signed up and the people that are attending the event. And so what do you do with this? What is what we call this connection currency? As how do you turn these connections? Like I've harped on this many a times, and you're probably me saying this again, you're gonna be like, oh, I've heard this 1,000 times from you, but I'm sorry, I have to harp it over and over again. Is the three capitals of business. You got your financial capital, the incoming revenue, outgoing expenses. You got your human capital, your employees, and the one that's the most neglected is the social capital. And out of these three, the most important one is the social capital. I've been talking to business owners for the past 10 years since we've been doing this, Chris and I found out that networking, and that's the reason I wrote the book, Network Like a Millionaire. And it astounded me that business owners were like, networking is, I don't have time for that. My business is keeping me busy. I just don't have time to do networking. And that's just, hoopla. That stuff doesn't really work and all that kind of stuff. But networking is the most important currency or capital that your business can have. Give examples before you jump. We haven't even jumped into the presentation yet, but the reason why the social capital is the most important, that it makes your company run. The more people that know about your business, the more easier it is to get more clients for your business, incoming revenue. And even for human capital, Hiring people from Indeed can be is a big nightmare. A lot of times that's a big nightmare. You don't know what you're getting. You have an interview with an individual. I'm telling you what, the ceilings open up and the angels sing and said this, oh, this is the perfect employee. Boy, when they start 2 or 3 days into it, they're toxic and it's terrible, it's horrible and everything else. But when you have a big network and you go and ask your network, hey, I'm looking for a receptionist or an assistant or whatever type of employee that you're looking for, and somebody refers them to you, nine times out of 10, they're referring somebody that reflects them, and that they will not send you somebody that's toxic or somebody that's horrible, somebody that steals, whatever it is. They're going to send you a really good person. So again, social capital is the most important. But Mike, how do I get social capital? What is the framework of building relationships, of building relationship with individuals? Now, you go out there to networking events, and I call it the 3 pillars of connection currency. The first one is, Elsa is on the thing. Oh, she hadn't been on there too long. I'm over here. I'm in the groove, and I see somebody's. I had to admit, I apologize for that. All right, now let's talk about the 3 pillars of connection. All right, the first one is visibility. All right, you go out there, let's say Power Hour, and you meet somebody new. And say, hey, my name is Mike Wilson, and your name is this, and it's the first time they see you, and that's the visibility. The next time you see that person, you might not remember their name, they might not remember your name, but they remember seeing you somewhere. And that's the visibility level. And then the next one is value. In exchange of value is where you do something for them. You send a referral to them, or you solve a problem for them, or you do something for them. And vice versa, they do the same thing back to you. They refer somebody to your business. And you created something of value that really that builds that relationship a little further, start having trust with each other and everything else. And the next one is the velocity, the follow-up with purpose, where you start creating appointments, and they start even getting to the point where they start doing business with your company. And actually, there's a point that's past this a little bit more. I call it the evangelist level, is where they are like, oh my God, Rich, or you know what, or Denise, they man, I tell you what, you need to go see them. They're awesome. Denise has helped me heal my problems, and Rich has solved my marketing issues. Oh my God, you got to see these guys. They're awesome. So you want to get into the evangelist level. So so here's the steps, basically the connection currency matrix, you want to call it that way, is you're going to meet new people. You're going to set the appointments. It's very important to do. Every time we go to networking events, I got to tell you about networking events. In the Maslow's hierarchy of needs, I don't know if you went to networking events. It's equivalent to, I hate to use this terminology, but it's equivalent to taking a hit of cocaine. Yeah, your endorphins increase when you're getting in Maslow's. It's called self-actualization. Is that people are meeting you? Hey, Christina, oh my God, Chris, how you doing? It's been a long time. Everything, Reg, oh my God, Reg, a big hug and pat on the back. And Denise, oh my God, you're awesome. I miss you, Denise. I need to go and see you again, or something like that. That feeling is like intoxicating and it's freaking crazy. But there's a problem with that. There's a downside of it. You leave the event, and the busy world comes, and it's grabbing you and everything else, and you forget about the follow through, the follow up, and everything else. And I don't have time right now to get a hold of Rich, Denise, or Chris. I just don't have time. I'm busy. I just don't have that. And so because booking the appointment is the most important thing. But you put that in your mind, the to-do list. I need to book an appointment with Rich to talk to him about my marketing. I need to get some referrals. I need to build my marketing plan on. So booking when you go to a networking event, you meet new people, set appointments. Now, it doesn't have to be in person. It can be a Zoom. Nowadays everybody's doing Zoom. Just a quick appointment, learn about each other, and that's a key element, is you're creating a further visibility after networking. And that's the most important thing. But yeah, actually, the most impactful thing to do is to go to their business and say, "Let me meet you at your business." And you go, because remember, a business owner is like it's like visiting their child, and they're so excited to show you and everything else. And by setting an appointment to go see their business is even more, but I know that can be very time consuming to some of you, but maybe just save those for people that you probably could take. You could probably create some kind of collaboration with them, that you, let's say for like I want to give Liz example for Liz. Let's say Liz is at a networking event, and she runs into somebody that has a boutique or somewhere where she can really collaborate with, and that's a person that, you know what, I want to go there and maybe visit their business and do some sort of collaboration. Now, let's say Liz meets a funeral home. Probably there's no collaboration. Maybe they need candles or something like that for their office or something, but it's not really a really big, collaboration there or anything like that. Probably, a Zoom call or something like that, or even maybe a coffee if you want or something like that. But it's not that important. Be strategic in your collaborations, and I know time is money for a business owner, but you have to really look at, when you go to networking events, who is the people here that I can collaborate with. And the other ones you want to build relationships with, yes, but they're going to kind of be I remember one time I made the mistake of doing this. When I first started teaching this topic, Chris and I were at we were teaching at a venue, and I said I was using the card. I have a business card right here in front of me, and I was using this technique of folding one side of the card. Like if there somebody that potentially can collaborate, put them right here. You fold maybe the right side of the card. This is the right person that you want to talk to, and then the left side is an acquaintance or somebody that you might have built a relationship later on. And I said, like, for example, funeral. Somebody owns a funeral home. Well, guess what? One person in the audience came and gave me a card and said, "Let me fold that left side for you." I was like embarrassed as hell, man. I was like, "Oops, I'll never do that again." That's a lesson learned big time. That was back in 2016. I remember when we first started doing this stuff. So set the appointment is very important, and then referrals that are given and track those actually. The best way you can build a relationship, and actually you can do it at the networking event. Let's say I do this a lot actually. I run into somebody that they do this. Let's say let's use Big Joe as an example. You meet Big Joe. He does credit repair, and then you run into let's say Rebecca. Rebecca does real estate. She's a realtor, and what do you call that? You meet Rebecca and say, "Hey, Rebecca, what are the things that you need?" I said, "Oh, well, actually, Rebecca, I'm using Rebecca because she did say this. I really want to qualify my clients a little bit better. I don't know what to do. I need to I need to better qualify my clients because I'm wasting time on individuals that are not qualified to buy a house. Oh, let me introduce you to Big Joe. Come follow me, please." And "Hey, Big Joe, check out Rebecca. She needs this. This is her issue, and this is a problem." Boom. Big Joe and Rebecca now look at me like I made a connection for them. And that's called, it's kind of I'll call it a reciprocal bank, is that you're creating reciprocity and connecting people, you're adding value to your connection with them. So referrals, give them referrals, and also receive. If you do that, you're going to have the reciprocal effect where they're going to have to receive referrals back. And now the key element also is when you're at networking events, conversation outcomes. Conversations, when you go into network, and if you notice this, when you go to networking events, "Hi, my name is Rich Gomez, and I do this, this, and this, and my qualifications are this, and this is because I am a badass. And I mean, you should bow down actually when I walk by." And I think, yeah, I know Rich thinks like that, but anyway. But anyway, but that's the key element, is that it's not about you. when you go to people and you meet people at networking events, you know, actually the best magic word you can say, instead of saying, hey, my name's Mike, you can probably, this is probably a better approach, is, hi, my name's Michael Wilson. What is it that I can do to help you? And a lot of times, I mean, every time I do that, everybody's like, whoa, that's shocking. But you won't believe it. By asking these words, you're actually finding out what is their issues. Let's say, for instance, and let's use Big Joe again. Let's say they said, I'm having issues finding people, qualified people for my house. I mean, because I'm a realtor or insurance company or something like that. I'm having these issues. But also, you know, if Big Joe ran into that right away, ding, 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 oh, client, a potential client. But you don't want to get too, you know, salesy about it, the situation. Just build that relationship first before you get all that salesy and stuff like that. All right. Here is the I call it the influential ladder. Okay, the first thing, and I know it was, at first we had the connection matrix, but here is the influential ladder. These are the steps to become the most ultimate relationship with every person you meet. Is first the contact, and then the acquaintance. You become acquaintance, and still you don't remember each other's names, but you might you remember each other meeting them. Then you form that ally, the collaboration. Once you form the ally, then becomes a collaboration, and then they potentially become a client, or you become a client of them. And then they get to the point where they become advocates for your business. So what I want you to do, I'm going to give you all some homework. I want you to write this past event that we had, and I can actually give you all the contact list for just the past power hour that we had. I'll share that after this with the slides. Is the next 30 days, I want you to look at all these clients. Now, I made the mistake of not putting their business name or their information about their business on there, but if you can try to remember some of the people that you met, I know some people might not have attended the event, but try to find some people that you can connect with in the next 30 days. If not, go to a networking event. If you don't remember the power hour, or you were not able to attend power hour, go to a networking event. Next 30 days, I want you to meet, you know, at least 2 or 3 people that you can really become collaboration and allies with. Actually get to the point where you can get them to become advocates of your business. Or I like to call it more of evangelists of your business. So actually, I have on here, name 5 people that you will contact next week. So I'll actually have that on the worksheet that I handed out for this, is meet 5 new people. It says next week, but let's say we got Thanksgiving coming up. So let's say by the end of the month, if we can meet 5 new people. And we got Books and Bourbon coming up. So sometimes we get new people that come up. So hopefully that'll help you all out. And then we also have Biz Talk also coming up. And then any networking events that you're going to attend, meet 5 new people. I will do the same. All right. I want to open this up for questions about building relationships.
You want questions, answers, gives, takes?
What's that, Rich?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Sorry, my freaking audio is horrible. What's that?
I am Elsa Gomez. You can't hear me?
I can hear you.
Where's my speaker here?
Hi, Elsa Gomez.
No, it's because the thing says.
Yeah, no, mine says Michael and Christina Wilson sometimes.
What was I gonna say? What was the homework? Is to meet 5 new people. And
5 new people. 5 new people, and I want you to go through the and it's on the handout, the influence ladder. Contact them, get acquaintance with them, ally with them, collaborate.
So that list, that 10,000 list that you gave us,
10,000 lists, and I'll also share. The people from the last power hour, there were 79 people. I will share that separate because that list is inside there. but I'll separate it because that's the most recent. Those are that contact list is up to date because those are most recent contacts.
Okay,
I'll go and share that also.
and we can email them,
Yeah.
right?
Yep. See, like the other list, some of those emails could be 7 to 10 years old. So we gotta, you might get some people that get some rejections.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, because I was gonna go through that list and uh, I guess you could say just do an automation and have emails go out to every single one of those.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's why I put it in CSV format for easily upload into a email marketing campaign or a CRM or anything like that. Okay.
Cool.
All right. Denise, you have any questions?
D nice.
Hey, Rich. No, I don't really have any questions. I was thinking I would go through the cards of the people that I got at
Oh,
that
there you go.
network
There you
group
go.
and reach out to them because I did already make the contact and I just haven't reached out to them.
Yeah, yeah. And so, you know, those business cards can pile up sometimes, but I tell you what, everybody here that's listening to this, I want you to look at business cards a different way now. I want you to have a different mindset every time you see a business card in your possession. A person I want you to think of this. A person has given you a card for some reason. Now, when they give you a card, yes, there may be some solicitation behind it, but they want to build a relationship with you somehow, some way. So if they gave you a card, that means they're inviting you to contact them and book an appointment with them. All right. So don't throw those cards in the drawer and say, "Oh, I don't have time for that." That card should be going into a CRM somewhere. Okay. CRM or email campaign or whatever it is. Uh, and also like Denise, you have many years of clientele that you need to reestablish connections with them. They know you already, so it's a warm lead. You need to start building email campaigns for that. And if you ever need help with that, Chris and I can help you, or even Rich. He knows how to do that stuff too. Okay.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, I have a big list.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
imagine. How big is your list?
I don't know how big it is. Well, it's probably less than 200, but that's big to me.
Okay, well, that's still good. And some, I know some are reoccurring clients, but you probably have some that are long. It's been a while since they've seen you. Is that correct?
Yes, and some of them have passed and some of them have moved, but some of them are
Oh yeah,
still around. And, I think maybe part of the reason that they don't come back and see me is because they finish their program and they feel fine. And so
yeah.
they don't see the need to come back and do some things to make sure that they continue to feel fine.
All right,
I
Denise,
think that's
I, wa- I want
that's
you to put this.
probably
Oh,
go
sorry, go
ahead.
ahead. No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Um, I think people don't understand that concept of well
Yeah,
care versus sick care.
yeah. Well, Denise.
To prevent, to stay well so that you don't get sick.
Sounds like
Well,
something that you should be making value posts about.
yeah. Well, Denise,
Yeah.
so sometimes you know what? It kind of reminds me of going to the store to pick up some milk, and when you leave, your cart is full. Like, what the hell happened? It's like, damn it!
Oh,
A
I know
lot of
that happens
times,
to me too. Yeah.
yeah. Well, the reason I'm saying this is that there's a lot of reminders of things that, as I was going, oh my goodness, I need this, and oh my goodness, I need this. I hate to say, sometimes your clients need reminders that you're there. And so
Yeah.
little reminders sometimes will help them say, you know what? Oh, I need to set up one with Denise. I totally forgot. Okay.
Yep.
Also, can I recommend, Denise, especially with the holidays, come up with something that's like maybe neutral for everybody and say, hey, I have a discount for the holidays for, like November, for example, right? Gratitude month. I'm doing a, 10% or 25% off on, and then you mention, like the foot reflexology, I don't know, whatever, right? And and what it solves, right? Like you'll say that it will give you, you know, X, Y, and Z, right? Something that, like what Mike was just mentioning, people sometimes don't know what they don't know. They just know for the original reason you got there. And plus, not only do you do it in your email campaign, but maybe a post on your social media that you're giving that away, and that's how you also create new clients. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Uh-huh.
Denise, Chris and I go to this massage, rejuvenating, and sometimes I'll get an email from them and say, "Hey, don't forget to set up an appointment." It's like, "Oh, you know what? Massage would be good right now," and I'll set up an appointment because
Right.
because you don't believe, like an advertisement, and Rich, you can probably back this up, that if you don't have you don't tell them what to do next, they won't react. What is that called, Rich? I got a brain fart right now. When you tell them to push the button and or subscribe or
Oh,
you know,
CTA.
CTA. Thank you. I got a brain fart there. It's called a CTA. It's call to action.
Call
You
to
got-
action.
You got to tell them what to do. Set your appointment now. It's strange. People need to be told that, and it just feels like they need to do it. Okay. All righty. Any further questions? This was a good one. We'll next month Lunch and Learn will be with Fred. He's going to talk about the incoming tax year, and we'll have that next month. Okay.
Does
that'd be
everybody always
interesting.
have a lunch and learn? Someone always has like a little workshop thing or what?
What's that?
Why am I late to this? Why can't you hear me?
No, but freaking, I can't get my it's off my laptop freaking sound. I can't get it on my damn speakers.
Is this like something you do? Because this is the first time I've joined this. So once a month, you have one person teach something, or what's going on?
Yeah, I had it was basically off and on. It was based off of people that wanted training, and we had like a 2-month break, but we had a couple of the trainings. But if you want to do a training, we can do one in January for you if you want to give a training or something. But we do this once a month. Anybody is basically on demand training. Like this one, several people asked me, Mike, what do we do with the referrals? You give us all this big list. What do we do with it? And so I said, well, let me train you on that. And then actually I was going to have Fred come on here, but Fred was telling me that, let's teach this first, and next month, it's closer to the end of the year. We'll talk about taxes. There we go. It's a good idea.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, it's by demand within the group for Rich. That's what it was.
Yeah. So, I mean, this being recorded, anybody wants any specific training, and it doesn't have to be with the subject matter experts within our group. If you're telling me I need something to do with something like, let's say like social media, I can ask Big Joe's and Fred's media guy to come and teach us something. I mean, I know, Rich, you do that also, but I'm saying, let's say something to do with specifically with a certain social media, like you don't understand.
Yeah, well,
we can get somebody from the outside to come in and give.
Nobody listens to me anyways.
Or any other type of training that y'all need. Well, I'll find it, even if it's not somebody locally. I'll find it somewhere, and we'll do the training. Okay. All righty. Well, this concludes our training. Anybody else, if anybody in the record that's listening to recording, if you need further assistance, I am your business coach, so give me a call and I'll give you some guidance. Also, somebody, I won't say the name. Somebody's asking about the low. That's why I was sharing that yesterday about the low content. Thank you, Rich, for teaching me that in the past. I went crazy with it a couple of years. Or Chris and I went crazy with it. Yeah. I published like 90 freaking books.
That's awesome.
On Amazon. Low content books. Again, low content is like anything. I mean, my popular book that it sells like almost 300 of them within the past 2 years is Blank Pages. It's a sketchbook, but the cover makes it look so pretty that people are buying it for some strange reason.
I'm actually doing something a little different.
That
especially for the networking event that we're going to have.
Oh, there you go.
something's in the works, and if you guys like it, it's on.
Please do. Yeah, anything we all can do to make network. Actually, I'm trying to create an app where we can actually share each other's like YouTube video or something like that.
Cool.
Or contact information and stuff like that. I'm trying to formulate that. Thanks, Rich, also for show. I'm actually using Lovable right now, and it's pretty good. But there's other apps I'm trying right now too, where I can build an app. All right,
Mike and Chris, I need to do a podcast with you guys separately.
Oh yeah. Anytime. Did you want to tell anybody in the recording if they want to do a podcast with you, or?
No, this is strictly for
the book writing. That's right.
For authors or people that want to become an author.
All right. Anybody wants to be authors? Hey, how did you do that, Rich?
You contact me.
All right. Well, y'all take care.
Hey, we should take a quick break.
Oh,
D-Nice is over here with iPhone.
I know. Hi, iPhone.
Hi. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh.
Well, there's only 4 of us. You want to take a picture with 4 of us?
We'll crop her out.
Just
kidding.
Put a picture of Denise in there.
Hey, there's
No, there. I had to push the button.
We gotta see your pretty face. Let me get my snipping tool here. Take a picture.
You're facing the other way though. It's gonna do it.
What's that? Are you gonna do it?
No, you can do it.
Oh, okay. I thought you said.
But before you click start, make sure you're facing the camera.
All right. Ready? Face the camera, Rich. Oh, what happened? We're frozen. What's going on here?
No,
I'll do it.
it freezes when you capture it, babe.
Oh, okay.
I got it. Everybody say cheese.
Okay.
Cheese.
Done.
All right. Yeah, it froze a little bit there. You got it, Rich? Because my slipping too slow.
Yes, I'm sending it to Drew right now.
All right. Okay. Well, I'll send the PowerPoint slides, and the also the Power Hour current ones separated from the whole list. I'll send that in the next 30 minutes. Okay.
Cool.
All right.
Awesome.
Y'all take
Thank
care.
you.